Come join me on this crazy adventure, how I find out how food really makes it onto your plate. Oh my goodness, this is some scary stuff. I'm in a South African township. It's springy and gooey. Oh, this is not gonna be. Oh, I look good. I look good. I'm about to eat a sheep's eye. How did I get here?
I'm David Moscow. You might know me as a child actor.
I grew up in New York, but I spent my summers in the wilderness of Maine, Utah, and Montana, where I ate berries off of bushes and fished out of running streams.
There was no town close by, so if you needed stuff built, if you needed stuff grown, you had to do it yourself.
And I now realize my childhood summers were the last time I had true connectivity with the food I was getting. And I want it back. So I came up with a plan to meet great chefs from around the world. They present me with a dish, and then I hunt, fish, forage, and source all the ingredients to recreate this meal from scratch. Come join me on this crazy adventure as I find out how food really makes it onto your plate. Cape Town combines very wealthy and very poor neighborhoods and townships. The city, like South Africa as a whole, has one of the most skewed distributions of wealth and income. I won't be focusing on the glitz and glamour of Cape Town Central, but we'll be headed out to the township of Khayelitsha. Apartheid was a system of racial segregation and domination of the non-European populations by the white minority in order to seize the land, monopolize economic power. So I first learned about South Africa in the 1980s, at the height of apartheid. I was very excited when Mandela was released, and then he came to visit New York in 1990. So when I heard about this small, amazing restaurant in the Khayelitsha township close to Cape Town, I decided this was the perfect opportunity for me to go, see South Africa for myself, learn about the culture, and make some amazing food from scratch. Master Chef Abigail Mokwena created the four-room Dekasi culture to show what life was like eating and living in the townships of her youth at the height of apartheid. So during apartheid, Black people were forced from properties that were in areas designated as whites only, and it was enforced through imprisonment, torture, death, and/or banishment. This was the system that Chef Abigail grew up under.
My name is Abigail. Was born in Guguletu and lived in Khayelitsha, and now left Khayelitsha and now I'm back in Khayelitsha. We're in Khayelitsha at a restaurant called Forum Dekasi Culture, which was the birth of after a stint in MasterChef.
In 2014, Chef Abigail competed on the third season of MasterChef South Africa, where she placed 6th and made a name for herself.
The reason I decided to move back to Khayelitsha is that whenever Sam and my husband, we visited the township, which we still had my sister living here, is that we noticed there was something missing, there was something lacking. We were not too sure what it is, but we knew we played a role in not developing this economy. So we sat down and we said, what can we do with this whole food experience? It's going to be on national TV. What voice will I be sharing out there? And that the voice was that I'm going to use food as a tool that will drive us back to the township to make a difference, help develop the economy of the township, as well as bring an influx of tourism. At that time, I didn't know how I'm going to do this, but I knew it's going to happen.
The restaurant is named for the four-room house built by the government in South Africa's Ikasis, the townships. Multiple families were forced to live together in these houses.
Family to me means you. The question actually kind of like, that made me emotional. Sorry. Can't talk. Just asking what family means actually just reminds me of how my mom always lived with more people in the house. We always had extra people living with us. Even the forum dorm where we live, we were 4 families. When we moved to Kailicha, we actually had a bigger house because the Kailicha homes were 2-room dorms. So we couldn't move all of us until the house was extended and built bigger. And my big brother had a soccer club. Some of the guys that actually moved down to actually play in his soccer club stayed with us. I actually grew up thinking we're all family until one day my sister still teases me about it when I saw one of the guys later that came home and I asked, but why does he have a different surname to ours? And they said, but we're not family. So family to me means being able to actually have other people in the space that I'm in or whatever I can provide and they feel as part of family.
So Wakasi was just chosen by Food and Wine as one of the top 30 restaurants in the world, which is incredibly exciting. But the restaurant goes beyond just good food. She's bringing tourism and money into the township and empowering the community. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much for cooking this dish. Let me know what you have for me.
Okay, so what we have here is actually a vegetable corito, the June spinach, widely available here in Kailicha. And then we have a speckworm, and we also have some radishes, turnips, and with a beautiful nasturtium flavored dressing. One, it has got the nasturtium leaf with some olive oil and lemon. And then we have our carrots.
Look how colorful this is. All raw.
Healthy.
I love it. That's really good. So what do we have next?
Okay, so our next dish that we have is our pap.
Pop.
Pap. Pap is like a porridge. It's usually made with maize, but this one is with sorghum.
Oh, okay.
And I've done this with some potatoes, seafood velouté that you see around the pap, mussels, and some parts of the crayfish.
Okay, well, let me try this. It's just perfect. All right, so tell me what this is.
So what we have here is what we often call in the township a kulaks. So we use lots of ice here, and some orange juice, rooibos, and rhubarb.
The mint.
Yes. So it's kind of like a healthy drink. And with the rhubarb, which is raw, you can actually smell it. Let's toast to that.
Cheers. To the beginning of an adventure in South Africa.
Wow.
We have crayfish, mussels, speckbone, duku, June spinach, rooibos, sage, vegetables, oranges, butter, nasturtium, and olive oil.
I got in Johannesburg. And with that, we're off. I have no idea what half these things are. This is going to be very interesting trying to fly. I don't know what they look like in the wild. Ingredient 1, I'm off to a dairy farm, and I haven't milked a cow in years. We left Cape Town before the sun came up, and at the crack of dawn, the scenery started to change. It went from city to rolling hills, lush greenery, and then the farms began. Smells like cows.
Hi,
David.
James. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Antonius.
Hi, Antonio. Nice to meet you. Oh, here comes the cows. Look at this. Wow.
Every now and then I spend the morning, I come in early and I spend the morning and I milk, and then I'm luck, and then I'm fine for the next one.
Camp Hill Farms is an awesome place. Not only do they make amazing dairy products, but they hire and house special needs individuals.
Come inside. So what's important when we're in here is that we're just peaceful, that movements are peaceful, because otherwise what will happen is the cow will constrict its udder and it won't give milk. The more comfortable it is, the more easily the milk will flow.
So just excuse for the sober.
I definitely don't remember any of this as a kid. Beautiful milk in here. All right, so let's go get some breakfast, and then we can come back and... Now, all the people that you used to work with in Cape Town, do they think that you're kind of crazy for giving it all up and coming out here? All your friends?
I think it started that way, and I think they're a bit envious.
That's probably right. So I was having a conversation with James, and he mentioned that he used to own an advertising firm, but he gave it all up to move out here and raise cows, to live a simple life. I could live a simple life. I would enjoy it. I would make butter all day. I'd have huge forearms. I think the 5 a.m. start would kill me, but if we moved it to noon, I'm in. The bread is great, the butter is like sweet and rich and thick. We have some incredible conversations throughout the day. I mean, they're doing solar power here. They're really at the forefront of progressive farming. In fact, because the farm has been around for a long time, originally under apartheid, they could only work with white special needs people. But since apartheid's finished, they've now been working with black and non-whites. In fact, they're creating this really, really incredible multicultural farm community that makes the best butter around.
So from morning's milk into the holding tank, being cooled down, brought into the pasteurizing tank to pasteurize the milk. So now we're at the right temperature to pour the milk inside the buckets to start with the separating. So we have the cream and the milk on the one side, the cream we're going to use to make the butter.
Nowadays, butter's made with a machine. But because this is from scratch, I have to do it by hand. He believes I'm going to bail out.
I think you're going to bail out some lots.
Are we making a bet?
Yeah, how much?
10 rand.
10 rand.
Perfect.
Okay, it's a deal.
Which I think translates into about 90 cents, 80 cents. It's a big deal.
You have to put some muscle in there, please.
You know what? No comments yet. All right, this is a little harder than it looks. Okay, we're going to take a 2-second break.
You give up?
My mom will be very disappointed. Jesus. In my mind, when I agreed to this, I thought it was going to be like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. This is like an hour. I'm going and going and going. So they're gonna start the machine. They put in the butter churner over there. They put some cream in there.
We'll do a race.
We're gonna do a race. We're gonna do a race.
Let's spice it all up.
And there's 10 rand. There's 10 rand off of the steaks right here. Bang. Hold on. Boom. There you go.
Yeah. So this is serious high stakes stuff.
Right.
Okay.
This might be the move that takes me home, people. Oh, this was a terrible decision. David Moscow butter. Is this what we would call butter?
This is we're in butter.
Butter is made by churning cream until the fats are separated from the liquids. The fats become the butter, and the liquids become buttermilk.
Well done. That's fantastic. You deserve your 10 rand.
I think I've done long-term damage. I can't use my left hand anymore. In churning the butter, my hands were literally shaking. It is so tough. 100 years ago, this is how people did it. You poured the milk in and you spent hours churning butter. Their hands must have been like rocks, solid, strong arms. I made my butter, I won my bet, and now we're off to the next one. The next ingredient up is olive oil, which obviously comes from olives. And olives thrive in Mediterranean climate. The Cape region has that. It's got cold, wet winters, warm, dry summers. Hi. I'm David.
I'm Brigitte. Nice to meet you.
Hi, David. What's going on? Welcome to Bush. Thanks. Oh, my artist. Well, I can't wait for you guys to show me how you do this.
The olive oil is perfect in the fruit. Our job is simply to remove it from the fruit.
I use olive oil a ton, and I don't know how it's made, so now I get to learn. Making olive oil is pretty simple. You grow the olives on trees, you harvest the olives by hand, you wash the olives, you crush the olives, then you spin the paste in a centrifuge to get out the oil, and then you bottle the oil. But to make good olive oil, you have to tinker with mechanics and time. Virgin olive oil just means the oil was made simply by pressing olives. Extra virgin olive oil is the highest grade of virgin oil, and it's derived by cold mechanical extraction without the use of solvents or refining methods. It contains no more than 0.8 acidity and is judged to have a superior taste. Olives are a fruit, so you're basically pressing fruit juice, though it's an oil. All right, here's my olive oil. Oh, that's great. So I got my oil. It's a little strong. They call it a 3-copper because when you sip it, then it's good. So next up are the main ingredients of the main meal, the seafood. We're here in Paternoster. Got up really early. Drove a couple hours from Cape Town to come fish for crayfish, or creef in Afrikaans. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. My fisherman speaks no English and I speak no Afrikaans, so it'll be the quietest fishing trip ever. Hello. Good to see you. So here was one of the main points of confusion for me. They kept calling the main ingredient in this crayfish, which I know of as, like, you know, the little shrimp-like things you get in Louisiana. But when I got there, I realized we were fishing for lobster. And lobster is something I know. I spent a lot of my summers up in Maine, and I love to go out lobster fishing. I felt right at home on this boat. So what's the name of this boat?
Opa Pro.
Opa Pro?
Opa Pro.
What does it mean?
No, it's my father's name.
Oh, it's your dad's name?
Yeah.
Very good. Was this his boat, or?
No. We built the boat.
You built the boat?
Yes, we built it.
Built this boat?
Yes.
Now that's from scratch, people. I guess my fisherman speaks great English.
This is harders. We use harders and poachers.
Okay.
For bait for the
For
fish.
bait for it? And do you have to go out and fish for that?
Yes.
So I got this curse that I'm not really good on a boat. You ask me to catch a fish, 9 times out of 10, not gonna happen. So we get the net in the water and nothing. It takes a male crayfish 7 to 10 years to get to the legal size to catch. A female, 20 years. They feed on fish, mollusks, other crustaceans, worms, plants, and are scavengers. So we have the last net. It's our last chance. I pull it up, and we got a lobster. I mean crayfish. Oh,
That's a big one.
this is a good one, right?
Yes.
We got one. Got it. This was incredible. I got the crayfish. I broke the David Moscow curse. What an amazing experience. Until I got out the boat. South African winter's chilly. The water, real cold. So we got our crib. First, I'm gonna get dry. It's really cool, but this was pretty exciting out there today. It's time to get some mussels. So we're going after Mediterranean mussels, AKA blue mussels, AKA bay mussels. I can't get wet again. This is my last article of clothing. That was almost a disaster. So I step out onto the rocks and I see these little baby ones, which are basically useless to me. The ones I want are at the far end where the waves are hitting. And I had already gotten soaked once today. Oh my God! Ha-ha, I got my first. We got the cream, we got the butter. We got ourselves a crawfish, and now the mussels. On to the next. Paternoster is kind of surreal. It's this sweet little fishing village. All the houses are white. The doors are painted blue. You almost feel a rip at a time. But they source some of the best seafood on the planet. Next up is foraging. So I'm going to be guided by members of the Khoi and San tribes who are indigenous to this area. They know more about these plants than anyone. Well, let's go take a walk. Okay. And so you can show me out on the hillside some of these things I have to find. I have to find spectrum, wild sage, and bochum. Bochum.
Is it? Can you see them?
So this is spectrum. The land looked so dry, I couldn't imagine the life that was actually there. And there are so many edible plants that they pointed out. You could live off this land. What are we looking for next? Wild sage or?
Wild sage?
This is wild sage?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Well, the fishermen, when they come back, so the first thing that they do is they use this, put it in a nice hot bath water, and then they wash. So they wash off this fish smell, and then they smell fresh.
And the last thing is
Yeah, we will find the bucho that side. Yeah.
The Khoi and the San are some of the oldest recorded tribes in history. They've been living in the driest parts of South Africa for millennia. Do any of your people still live this way, or this is just from ancient times?
Yeah, you find nowadays people from Namibia, people from Botswana,
They would still live like that.
yeah, but they are not allowed to hunt. That is a bad one.
They are taking away the old ways.
It's not easy to survive for all people nowadays. So this is how the village actually looks like. So it's very similar to the old way of living.
The Sans occupancy of their land may be the longest continuous occupancy of any region in the world. Their lands were invaded by Africans from the north and Europeans who seized the springs and killed the game. The San fought back fiercely, but ultimately unsuccessfully. There are an estimated 100,000 San today in southern Africa, very few of whom have been able to maintain their traditional way of life. Foraging with them, gave this incredible historical context to the meal that I'm making. And some of these foods people have been eating since the beginning of humans. And I was just truly honored that they were willing to share their knowledge with me and help me make this meal from scratch. Whew. That was a seriously jam-packed day. But I accomplished a lot, and I got to see more of this incredible country.